Hi YouTube, Hans here, Harbor Freight Mini Mill CNC project. In this video I'm going to show my plans for making an adjustable position to dial this thing in where I want it. So this will be fastened to this plate and this plate, and there will be some bolts with tapped holes in here and a little clearance holes in here. And then when I get this where I want it, then I can tighten those bolts and it'll be much more rigid. To do fine adjustments, I think it's going to be too difficult to just loosen the screws and tap it with a hammer. I'll be, I think, chasing my tail for a long time. So what I'm going to do is make an eccentric cam, and I'm going to drill a hole in here, a precise hole for this shoulder bolt, and then I'm going to mill a vertical slot in this piece. I'll be cutting this shorter and leaving the head on it so I can adjust it with a Allen wrench. So in order to do that, I'm going to show my setup on my spin fixture to grind an eccentric. Thanks for watching. So this is a Herrig brand spin fixture for the grinder, and it just goes around like that. But this one is nice because it has a V block, so you can put different pieces in here. This just slides up and down. You get your piece in there and you lock down these 6 screws. So I'll set it in here and tighten it down. But right now, you see it's not on center, it's going up and down. I'm gonna do about a 5/1000 eccentric grind on this. So it's pretty close to being on center. So since I'm either lazy or smart, or maybe I'd like to think a combination of the two, I'm going to quickly find the center of adjustment on this. So I'm gonna put my clamp in here and tighten this down. I'm not going to go very tight because this is a very precise instrument. So now I have this mounted on a nice flat ground surface. So I'm going to take my height gauge and touch it right there. And I'm going to lock it down. So I know that this height, for whatever this diameter is what it is. I know this pin is on center. So now if I turn it like this to the vertical position, you can see right now I'm low. So I want to get this thing on center first for my starting point to get me in the ballpark. So now I can slide it up and down, and I'm going to just touch the height gauge, and then I'm just gonna lightly snug 2 of the screws. That's it. Okay. So now if I spin it around, this thing is pretty close to on center. So next I'll show how I indicate it in and get it into place, and then we'll see how close to to 0 I got. So I'm gonna go down here. All right, so let's drum roll, turn this thing around. Okay, so I got just a touch over 1/2 of an inch there. Not bad. This shoulder bolt is used and it has a little pitting on it, so you know, I'm really happy with that. So what I'm gonna do is go back up here to 0. So get this pin in place. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this off and set this back on here. Down, just touch off. Okay, I've touched there. Now what I want to do is raise this up 2/1000. So we are at 2.689. So that's 2.691. 2/1000 higher. Two human hairs. You can't even see the difference there. What I'm gonna do is loosen these and pull it up. I felt it move. Just a hair. So now, locked in place. Let's put the indicator back on here.
And we should see plus or minus 2/1000. So I'm gonna bring it here, get in range a little bit. So I'm sitting here at 10.
Going plus or minus 0.003. Well, I set 2, but when I pulled up, I may have bumped it, put a little pressure. We are splitting hairs here. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So now there are 6 screws here.
Turn all of them, and that locks it in
place. You don't need to go really tight with this thing. Okay, project. I've got my fixture set up to do a eccentric grind. You want this to be square. So I've set up an indicator on here. This surface is ground, so I'm gonna trust that it's square to this because of the quality build of this. That's a ground surface. So if I move the table back and forth, my needle's moving, so I know that if it's going clockwise, it's coming towards me. So I'm high here and this way here and this way here. So I'm gonna tap a little bit. You can see the needle moving. Now I'm going from 1/1000 to 10. So let me go a little more. Try to split the difference. I'm going to go to 5. And if it pivoted on center, then it's going to be pretty close. Yeah, I'm getting very close here, within 1/1000. So I'm just gonna see if I can just get the needle to bounce a hair. Okay. And now I went the other way. Okay. So now I have to tap on this side. See if that did it. Okay, that needle's not moving. All right, so that's good. So let me get this out of the way. And this is a magnetic chuck, so you turn this and okay. Now this thing is locked down. I can't move it. Okay, that's my setup. I'm set up square in the grinder. Okay, now that I'm set up square into the grinder, I've got a wheel up here you may not be able to see. And I've got this one down here. I made some marks on the pin so I know how far to go. And then I'm going to lower it down. And I have this thing, the wheel turns this way. I have it set off center this way. So that way if something were to catch, it wouldn't pull it under the wheel and shoot it somewhere. Okay, now I dressed this wheel earlier. I think it's probably good enough. So now it's time to turn on the grinder. Now I'm gonna slowly come down. Getting close. That was a little more of a bite than I would want, but now you can see it's only grinding halfway. So I'm starting to grind the eccentric. Now I'm going to move down a 1/2 thousandth on the dial. I'm waiting until I hear grinding all the way around. Just move down another 1/2 thousandth. Spin the fixture opposite the direction that the wheel is turning. Still going and not off. I'm not totally around yet. Now I'm getting close, you can hear it. I may be there. I think I'll take it down another 1/2 thousandth. Not even. That was probably 2/10 of a thousand. Gonna let it spin out until it's done sparking. I think it's good. Okay. Raise this thing up. Turn off my surface grinder and have a look. Yep. I think I got it. I'll take it out of here and show you how it looks. You can see where I ground. I've got an even mark. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I completed the eccentric grind on this shoulder bolt. This thing's probably hard. I think the best way to cut this is, unfortunately, with this nasty fiberglass cutoff wheel. So I got my face shield on, and I will make the cut. Okay, so I'll deburr it, but as you can see, there's almost nothing removed right there from the grinder. When I go over here, there's a tiny little ridge. This is a different diameter than here, and it's offset. So this is going to get my micro adjustment that I was looking for.